Here's the biggest lesson I learned from taking my business from this to this to this. My business almost died at this stage. These guys make up my first real employees for the business. So I thought leadership, business ownership, running and being a boss was basically a dictatorship, that it's my way or the highway, and that I was the smartest person in the room because I had gotten to this point. That at the end of the day, they were working for me. Well, let me tell you, it all came crashing down on August 1st when I received this message. You can pause to read, but basically this person, these two guys to my left, had both copied and pasted the same text message to me. And we were in charge of mowing 200 yards a week. And you see, at this point, it was a make it or break it point in my business. This was a wake-up call that I needed. I realized after meeting with the coach and him sitting me down, and we actually met with this individual to my right, and we said, the coach sat me down and said, okay, I want you to express what the experience is, what it's like working with Luke. And he kind of expressed his grievances to me right there at the table. And this was the moment that changed it all for me. This was the moment that I realized that attracting, hiring, and retaining the top level people was going to be my most challenging and most rewarding aspect of my business, which also required next level leadership. So over the next 2 years, I set out on a mission to become the best company to work for in our local market, to where my guys were the most important part of our company. The company culture, our community, the relationships that we had were the most important part. And this is what helped me go from really almost on the brink of death with the company, where we had no ability to expand or grow. We were about to lose it all because we didn't have enough employees to fulfill the work, to then having a roster of people that wanted to come and work for us because I actually took the time to sit down and figure out who is our ideal avatar and put together a hiring and recruiting plan that even when we were full, we were constantly recruiting. And this is the number one problem that I see in businesses today that are struggling with people, is that they do not, one, have a client or a employee avatar, and two, they're not recruiting when they don't need people. If you don't need people, still recruit. You are on a mission to find and hire and attract the highest level employees at all times. So we are always searching. At Landscape SEO, we are always hiring. We're not hiring right now, but we are hiring right now. I want to know who you are, what you do. If you're the best people, we're going to figure it out. The moral of the story is, don't be this Luke. Don't be the Luke that is a tyrant, that doesn't understand leadership, hiring, and recruiting. Be this guy, the one that has an avatar for the ideal employees and is constantly hiring and recruiting and building a place that people want to come and work. Hope that helps.